Hey Red Hawk fans, you probably know me as the coolest mascot around. I can talk and squawk. A device like this helps me get fans pumped up for a Miami victory. Let me introduce you to some of my friends who also use AAC devices to communicate.
Hello, my name is Timmy Clausen. I use my device at school and at home. My device helps me get my thoughts out and write sentences. I want people to know that I use my device for many things like talking about football and what I want to eat like pumpkin pie. I can take my test at school with my device too. My device has changed the way I communicate because I get frustrated less often. I would get very mad if I didn't have my device to tell people what I want and need. My device is cool. I can also email my friends and family about the latest NFL news. Did you know that Ben Roethlisberger went to Miami University?
I think an obvious barrier that someone with a communication disorder might face would be the obvious initial lack of just being able to talk with someone in a regular conversation. But it goes much more deeply than that. If someone does not have a true ability to communicate, they've got a loss of an ability to tell someone how they're feeling, and you just can't imagine how tough that would be to keep all of your feelings inside. Another very important piece is their safety. If children can't convey certain things by communication, and they're things that you may not know, and they are safety issues, that could be huge.
My name is Morgan. I am 18 years old. This device has helped me by becoming my voice. Even though I use sign language, it is becoming increasingly harder to do. When I was in school, I could answer questions without having my aide translate. It is like I have my own voice back. I can have conversations with my friends again, and I love that. Besides helping me talk, this device also lets me watch movies. I can't listen to CDs, and it can be like a toy. It's multifunctional.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that whether it's a child or an adult, is that there's no one in there, that somehow they need this device to come up with what they want to say, and that's not true at all. These kids, these adults, are like anyone else that you would talk to in your family, in your classroom, out in public. You have to understand they have their own opinions, their own emotions, their likes and dislikes, and those should come through. So when you're talking with someone with an AAC device, you just ask the questions and talk with the person like any other person.
I'm here to tell you about my Dynavox. So let's get started. My name is Joanna. You might think I'm stupid, but I am not. I like to talk. If you see someone with a talking device, like mine, don't be afraid. Come over and talk. I am learning to play the song The Impossible Dream on the piano, because it reminds me that my dreams can come true.
You can only get so far with gestures or facial expressions. You really need sentences and words to communicate those elements. And so it essentially allows you to be part of the human race. It allows you to really interact with the rest of society, but most importantly, your significant others.